Hey everyone, this is Chef Steven. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are doing another recipe out of my cookbook, Get Your Grub On. Today we're making some mollejas, or known as sweetbreads. Now if you're unfamiliar with them, they're great on the grill, they're great pan fried, they're crispy on the outside, they're soft and chewy in the center, great for some tacos. Now we've got our sweetbreads here, we've got about 2 pounds worth. We've also got a few ingredients here to make some salsa as well. For example, we've got 5 Roma tomatoes, an onion cut in half, 3 jalapenos, 3 limes, and half a bunch of cilantro. We've also got 1/8 of a cup of white wine vinegar, and I'll show you what that's going to go for. We've also got about 2 tablespoons of garlic, which we're going to divide up, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a little bit, along with our special seasoning blend, otherwise known as salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder, because that's what I like. Let's get this awesome recipe started, shall we? Now the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get a pot of water boiling because we're going to par cook our mollejas. Now we're going to add our seasonings, we're going to add the onion, we're going to add half of our garlic to this along with our white wine vinegar. The reason why we're seasoning our water is because we want to add a little extra flavor to everything, so that way our mollejas are very flavorful. White wine vinegar, our seasoning, half of our garlic, and last but not least, our mollejas. Now what we're trying to do with boiling our mollejas, you have this outer membrane that we want to cook down and take off, so that way it's not going to be tough and chewy. We're going to let this cook for 30 minutes. While our mollejas are cooking down, we're going to heat up a cast iron pan and we're going to roast off our jalapenos and our tomatoes. And we'll continue on with cleaning up our kitchen while everything's cooking. Alright, it's been 30 minutes. What we're going to do is we're going to carefully take our onions out and throw it in our cast iron pan. And then we're going to get the rest of our garlic and put that into our pan. The mollejas, we're going to strain it, put it in cold water, let that sit for about 10 minutes, and get our barbecue pit ready. Alright, now that our mollejas have cooled off a little bit, there's this film right here that we're going to take off, because otherwise it's going to leave a chewy texture, and that's not exactly what we want. Alright, our grill's hot and ready to go. We're just going to throw our mollejas onto the grill and let them crisp up for about 10-15 minutes. Alright, our mollejas are starting to crisp up a little bit. We're going to let them go about 5 more minutes, and then we'll go inside, make our salsa, and put everything together. While our mollejas are finishing up, we're going to make a little salsa real quick. And of course, you can easily just put that into the blender. I want mine a little bit on the chunkier side, so we're just going to hand chop everything up. Alright, let's get everything put together. Alright, our mollejas, if you can hear that, they're nice and crispy. The very last step that we're going to do is throw a little salt on them. And let's make a taco. So we're going to get one of our mollejas, get a spoonful of salsa. And the reason why I left it chunky is because I just like all those extra textures. Now, my favorite part of the videos, we get to eat. Those came out amazing. They're crunchy on the outside, they're chewy in the center. That nice bright salsa pico, whatever you want to call it, sets it off. Altogether, awesome, easy recipe. I hope you all learned something today. Make sure you'll follow me on social media, Chef Steven Gonzalez on Facebook, Chef Stegon's on Instagram. Also go to chefstevengonzalez.com to get a copy of my cookbook, Get Your Grub On, and a copy of this recipe. And thanks for cooking with me in my kitchen today. We'll catch you next time.